Hello again, and welcome back to TenPaths Tarot. My name is Everett, and today we have a reading for someone who tends to be a little bit pessimistic, who tends to see things as not quite right, not to their liking, and this is habitual with this person. It doesn't stop very often. So let's dive right in. We start with the Shaman card. And the Shaman is about as well-rounded as you can get. He is knowledgeable. He is well-spoken. He knows what to do in a crisis. And he is respected by the people around him. He is a leader in his community. And let's see how this compares with the recent energy. We start off with the Knight of Cups. And in this deck, the Knight is a giant. And because he is so big, he sees his giant chalice as a tiny thimble that holds just a few drops, and then it's useless. He probably has a whole herd of cattle, but because the cattle are so small to him, he just doesn't think they're worth very much. Nothing is ever sufficient for this giant. And let's go to the next card. We have Strength. That sounds promising, except we only call on our strength during the bleakest of times. Actually, that shouldn't be hard to find because we have a tendency to look at things as being scary and just not very good in general. Next, we have the Seven of Wands. This is someone who fights with themselves. I get the impression that this person has a lot of imaginary conversations with themselves. They imagine this person would say that, and then they'll do this, and when they do that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show them. But they're always in this battle that doesn't exist. Do they ever break free of this energy? Is it constant? Once in a while, there is a breakthrough, as shown by the Eight of Wands. Suddenly, the world seems magical again, but we don't seem to be in control of this. Once in a while, things look good, and we don't know why. But they don't last long. So let's go into your current energy, and we start with Spirit. Spirit is telling you that it does want to help you and it will guide you through the unknown. But you have a tendency to think that everything is scarier than it is. And so if you cannot get over this, you will be unlikely to move down that path. The next card is the Four of Swords. Now, doesn't he look relaxed? He is imagining all kinds of things, and he's in that four energy, which means he plans to stay put in this. Now this card, because of its placement, was unusual, and so I asked Spirit to clarify the meaning of that card. And two cards came out. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Four of Wands. Both very stable energy, both very balanced. And you can see this is not balanced. This is the advice. This is what we're going for. This is just to show you your current state, but we don't want to stay in that state. So Can we get out of this? It's going to take some effort on your part. That's what Spirit's saying. You're going to have to catch yourself when you feel your heart beating a little faster, or your stomach clenching, or your jaw hurting from clenching it so much. Then it's up to you to catch yourself spooling up and then take it down. Realize what you're doing and replace that habit with something else. Refocus your mind on something else. If you can manage to become more balanced, then you have a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. And this is a very promising card. The Ace of Cups represents new starts in love, new starts in life energy, and new starts in positive, well, it could be negative. Yes, if you keep up your current trend, you will be overflowing in negative energy. But the Ace of Cups is usually positive, and so this is potential. It's not a warning. However, the next card is the caution card. In this case, you might want to add those sirens. If you continue as you are, you will create your own tower moment. And that will be a great fall, a great change. And a great change could be positive, but in this case, the Devil card came out with it. And here, the Devil, it represents our bad habits. Not that we don't already have some, but if you drank before, you may go back to drinking. If you were harsh with people, you will be even more harsh and drive people away. Whatever your bad habit was, you will return to it probably 10 times over. This is like bad habits on overdrive. And so that is the warning, the caution card. You have a choice. Work on yourself, and you can have this, or don't work on yourself, and you can have this. And that is all Spirit has for you. I have one thing for you, though, because I am not lecturing you. The fact is, I sometimes have trouble calming myself down, and when I get spooled up, it manifests as insomnia, and I cannot fall asleep for anything, and I wake up after only a few hours. However, one person told me that when they feel stressed, what they do is they imagine that they give their problems to Spirit in a box wrapped in fine paper. So they give it to Spirit as a present. Please take this away from me. Put it away, and I don't want to see it again today. And Spirit always receives the gift graciously. I do something similar, a little different, same idea. I keep this by my bed. And this I got at the dollar store, now the $1.25 store. And whenever I cannot sleep, I write down what is bothering me, and I put the problem into the trash can and forget about it. Does it always work? No. Does it work a lot of the time? Yes. And that's what we're going for. We're going for improvement, not perfection. And that is Spirit's message for you today, and I hope it helps someone, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.